Hi, so welcome to this edition of a breakout analysis. So a breakout is a very complicated concept, and it takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of understanding of the market in general in order to be able to participate in breakout. So ये जो वीडियो है, दिस इज अ सॉर्ट ऑफ पार्ट 2. इसका पार्ट 1 में SBI कार्ड्स को लेके किया था, जो आपको अपर राइट हैंड कॉर्नर में मिल जाएगी या इवन एट द एंड ऑफ द वीडियो. This breakout analysis we are going to do for CANBANK. Now of course this breakout is on a smaller time frame, that's on a 30-minute chart, so it's not a big breakout which we are analyzing, but definitely a structure like this वो आपके हर ट्रेडिंग कैरियर में आपको मिलते ही रहते हैं, and you should be always be able to be ready for such a structure. मैं 2 सितंबर को ये ट्वीट किया था कि कैनरा बैंक 163 एक ब्रेकआउट लेवल है, और जब तक ये तब 162 पे थी, एंड इट वाज एक्चुअली ऑन दिस डे और मे बी ऑन दिस डे इटसेल्फ. वहाँ से आज हमारा फिर से ये 162 में आई, एंड हेंस वी एक्चुअली ओके इट वाज ऑन द लास्ट आवर ऑफ दिस वन. सो ये वाली ब्रेकआउट थी, एंड अगेन आज फिर जब 162 में आई, फिर ये 163.75 164 लेवल्स पे जा रही थी, विच यू कैन सी इज एक्चुअली अ क्लियर कट ब्रेकआउट, एंड दिस वाज आल्सो विथ डिसेंट वॉल्यूम, एटलीस्ट हायर देन व्हाट वाज अर्लियर इन द फ्यू last candles. So of course this qualifies as a breakout. So तब जब 163.5 में थी, तब मैंने बोला था कि ये एक breakout पे जा रही है, and track 162 because the very basic concept of a breakout, and this is going to be very evident maybe in the next one, is like this. ये भी एक स्मॉल टाइम फ्रेम 1 मिनट में एक ब्रेकआउट है. दीज आर ऑल ब्रेकआउट्स, राइट. सो ये एक बॉक्स में थी, एंड देन आफ्टर अ सर्टेन इंटरवल यू कैन सी देयर इज अ सर्टेन स्पाइक इन वॉल्यूम. It was in a nice consolidation over here with no volume at all, and then there was a huge spike, and then you can see eventually it was able to break this level of 161. So ये भी एक breakout है, and let's compare this breakout with this one, and you will see immediately that one of the very basic difference जो है वो है कि this was not able to move like crazy like it did over here, right? And as a result of which this itself should be, and actually अगर आप उसका 1 minute chart देखो, so basically it was forming this pattern. So ये pattern जब एक जगह पे आती रहती है, especially at a resistance level which is on this particular line, so this actually is the first red flag. This doesn't necessarily mean it's going to fail. It just means that it's not going to go for a violent one. At least it doesn't look like that. And hence जब ये 163.75 में थी, मैं बोला था ट्रैक 162 ये होल्ड करना चाहिए, वरना इट्स नॉट गुड फॉर द ब्रेकआउट ट्रेड, बिकॉज इट वाज ऑलरेडी फेलिंग इन द फर्स्ट क्राइटेरिया दैट देयर इज अ ह्यूज रन, just like it was over here, and here you can see that people were not able to enter. So अगर ऐसी रन आती है, this gives you much more validation of the breakout, and hence you know this is a much awaited and a much loved breakout structure. लेकिन वो हुई नहीं, as a result of which मैं बोला कि 162 should be held, and it was roundabout over here, because this was actually a level जिसके ऊपर closing you can see in the last 30 minutes candle में एक भी closing 162 के ऊपर आई नहीं है, and this was the first time it was barely able to close above 162. So जब तक ये hold करेगा, then there are still chances of it running towards higher target, and this was tweeted round about at 1:05 p.m. today, and then it was not able to, and you can see मैं 105 यहाँ पे किया था tweet, and then from there you can see it was breaking down, and then it was trying to go for another attempt for 164. अभी ऐसे जब structures आती हैं, so there were few people who actually messaged me at this point of time, and the reason I was able to answer them, or rather reply to them, was because I was also tracking this for a trade, and this was one of those rare moments जहाँ पे मैं एक ही स्क्रिप्ट पे था, so I was able to answer them. And so the basic concept is very simple. यहाँ पे ये 164 पे गई थी, and then it continuously kept on facing resistance, and so the first trade, as I said, there are two scenarios which can happen, that ये above 164 levels, 164.2 to 164.3 SL levels के ऊपर में अगर रन की, then it will go for a breakout, because these are just some dips which happened. Else अगर ये level जो है अगर यहाँ तक जाएगी, and then it was actually trying to go towards 163.5, it was trading at 162.1, you can see over here, and then I said that if it is not able to cross this level, then definitely it's going to fall. And the rest we all know what happened. And here you can, I don't have maybe the picture, but theoretically it was not able to cope with this fall, and after that it closed around about at 160 levels over here. So folks, that's all for now. Maybe this is also going to give you idea. So breakout trade is something which is not that simple, and so you have to have a lot of patience, you have to have a lot of understanding, and since everything is happening in the runtime, एकदम real time में market में candles बन रही हैं, so it becomes quite confusing. So in the future, just try to remember that there's a psychology which goes in the breakout trades, and I am pretty sure that there have been a lot of people who are still carrying their call positions at 164, thinking that the market will reverse, but this is the way market works. So just to end this, you can see it was trying to go, and then it had a fall, and then it tried to recover, but it again fell, and here you can see it was making lower lows. So for this particular structure, you can see the high was here, the low was here. When it fell, it actually broke this low and it made a new low, and then the high which was made was not high enough to take this out, and then again it fell and it made a lower low. So if ऐसा structure अगर आपकी कोई भी एक resistance level पे आती रहती है, so this actually suggests that the chances of a failed breakout, और अगर ऐसे structures में आई, so feel always be ready to take short positions, because here you can see I was in the short trade from 163.1 163 levels, और मेरा target मेरा stop loss 163.5, so 50 पैसे का, just 50-60 पैसे का अगर आप एक stop loss लगा लेते हो, so from there it ended at 160, so you got a 3 rupees move with just a 50 paise, and that's a huge reward. Of course, I closed my trade earlier because of the move which was coming. I had to move to other trades, and I closed at 160.95 levels, and but no matter what, it was a good, simple, easy, risk-free trade. And going forward, maybe this will also help you in understanding how to trade breakouts, and how to be smart enough to take stop losses and move away from the trade, because अगर यहाँ पे 163 में अगर कोई positions hold करके रहा है, so they already lost 3 rupees, and since the script closed below 160.5, it closed to 160 over here. So huge move of downfall came from here to here, and you could have traded this, or you could have taken the stop loss, and because this is how this breakouts happen. It doesn't mean that tomorrow going forward it won't be able to take out. It's just a matter of then and there on 1 minute chart जो भी हो रहा है, हम उसको किस तरह से एनालाइज करके किस तरह से ट्रेड करते हैं. And we were lucky because this is one of the stocks which we were monitoring. This is the first thing. Second thing is CANBANK is a very good stock to trade because of its liquidity, and a lot of positions are gets created. So these are few of the factors जिसके लिए CANBANK is a very good company to trade in. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope this video is going to enlighten you of how I think about breakouts, and how you can also on your own try to analyze breakouts. Going forward, just try to look this particular structure in the scripts, in the stocks जिसमें आप breakout trade लिए हो, and try to see if you are able to find the same pattern and the same pitfalls, and try to learn from it, and make sure that in the next time you don't repeat them. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.